And we're back to Cody Ruins More Lives.
Alright.
So I'll check everything for you, but you tell me what you want on and who you want to be.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of want to be the maiden again.
Okay.
Let's try the maiden.
Anything you want to change on anyone else?
I seem to constantly screw things up, so let's try just playing it normal.
Okay, we have done this route.
Oh,
so I'm just going to stop you there before we waste everyone's time.
Okay. Okay, maybe on the hero we can put everything seems to go bad.
Yeah, duh.
Okay, we have one more thing we need to get for the maiden.
Yeah, and the hero.
And the hero. Okay, maybe we can try diplomatic on the hero.
Okay.
And play as the maiden in that.
So we're just going to do it this way. You are a maiden. You live in a peaceful village next to a spooky demon overlord's castle. You are told that you are fated to be captured by the overlord one day, because you are a beautiful young girl. Demon overlords apparently love capturing those.
Of course they do.
You think of how you haven't heard of this actually happening to anyone, but maybe the demons just haven't been given the opportunity. Who knows? You are in church. You pray to your God, asking why have you been born into this role of maiden. You respect the divine plan and all, but you're really just curious as to what the point of it is. You are impatient.
There is no point.
Meeting a demon actually sounds pretty gosh darn exciting. Maybe you'll understand your role better if you were to just hurry up and get captured already. You leave a note and venture forth to find a demon just to, see what happens. Not long into your little adventure, a demon underling appears before you. It looks pretty scary.
Chef, we're here to come and save you.
Let's try something different.
Okay, we'll try to introduce ourselves.
You keep doing that one. The Shepherd Hero.
Yeah.
You tell the demon your name and explain that you're a maiden from the village. You tell him that you are thinking maybe you could understand your role better if you were to hurry up and get taken away by the demon already. The demon doesn't seem to be really listening to you, which is a little irritating. They agree to take you to their master nonetheless. After a long walk to the castle, you are introduced to the Overlord. You explain why you've come, and she squints at you. It turns out she never had any plans to capture maidens, or to do anything else that would agitate the humans. I don't want to bother with them. You wonder for a moment if she might be lying, but it doesn't really seem like it. Still, this doesn't make any sense to you. You've always been told that demons would one day seek you out, and something awful would happen. Then a hero would come to your rescue. You don't want to believe you've been lied to all along. Maybe it's just that you haven't been maiden-like enough. You ask the Overlord what you should do to be more a suitable maiden, but she doesn't seem to understand. What the hell are you going on about? Just go home and stop worrying about destiny so much. She makes it sound so simple. This Overlord seems like the complete opposite of you. You want to learn more about her and how she thinks. You insist on staying to talk with her more. The Overlord shares many stories about demons with you, and little by little you realize that they may not be the ruthless monsters you were raised to believe. As it turns out, she commanded her demons to avoid towns and villages. She didn't want to risk giving the humans any excuse to send a hero after them. You realize that must be why you've never heard of a demon attacking your town. You express your gratitude to the Overlord on behalf of your village. She says you can thank her by telling the humans to stop raising heroes. She's tired of her servants getting killed off by them. You've always thought demons were violent and unreasonable creatures, but it seems the Overlord could say the same for humans. You may be different, but they're just trying to live their lives as same as you. You feel like you're starting to understand things a lot better. But maybe everything I've told you was to deceive you and the other humans. What would you do if I turned out to be super evil all along? Even if she were to capture you now, you think this place is far more interesting than the way things are back home. You kind of like not being told to expect demons to come after you all the time. You feel free. Honestly, you've always kept to yourself, but spending time with this Overlord has been very nice. You feel butterflies in your stomach. As you think that, a hero enters the room.
What the hell?
You're surprised to see him at first, until you realize he must have been sent to retrieve you. Confused, the hero asks you what's going on.
The hell are you doing?
Well, I decided maybe I should go get myself kidnapped.
You're an idiot!
Probably. You explain the situation, reassuring him that you were never in any danger. The hero expresses his relief that his whole misunderstandings had led to horrible consequences. You apologize for causing trouble, but really, didn't anyone read the note you left? Jeez.
All your notes say going out.
Also, you can't write. It was just scribbles.
Yeah, it looked like a stick figure killing another stick figure.
The hero asks if you'll return to the village with him to give everyone the news of your safety. The Overlord allows the two of you to leave, and you give her a little wave as you exit the room. You'll be back soon. You're about halfway back to the village when you feel something is off. Unable to shake your concern, you look back to cover over your shoulder. You stop in your tracks. The castle is engulfed in flames. Oh my God, help! Is the Overlord all right? You can't return to the village like this. You have to know. You have to be sure everyone is safe. You've already taken off before the hero could even think of stopping you.
The hell are you doing?
I have to save the demon.
Have fun.
Yeah. You scan the fleeing demons, but the Overlord isn't among them. Against your better judgment, you rush into the burning castle to find her. Where are you? I'm in here. You quickly reach the Overlord's room. The door is shut tight. The handle is too hot to touch. You're too weak to force it open. You pound your fist against the door helplessly. What were you thinking? This is all because you've forgotten your role. Only a hero could pull this kind of thing off. You start to cough. The smoke is too thick. You can hardly breathe. You realize you haven't got much time left now. You desperately head towards the stair to save yourself. But the fire spread faster than you expected. You won't make it outside. You can't help but laugh at what a joke. A maiden saving the Overlord. If you just stayed true to your role, things wouldn't have ended like this. This is exactly the kind of punishment you deserve. You let the demon fire cleanse your rotten soul. Alright, clean up the stage. Got it screwed up again.
Hey, I didn't screw nothing up. Okay, okay, how about diplomatic on the hero?
Yeah.
And play the Overlord to see how that works out.
I believe we've seen this one.
Did we?
Yeah.
Huh.
You are the Overlord. You live in a castle surrounded by your demon servants. It's a pretty cushy life, you think. Except for those Pesky humans who keep killing members of your army.
Coming out!
You sure freaking do!
Show me proof!
How's the maiden talking, apparently? This is the Overlord voice. There's even a role called Hero, whose whole purpose in life is to dethrone you. What's their deal anyway? You've actively avoided pissing off the humans in hopes that they'll leave you and your army alone, but they never do. You're still new to the whole Overlord thing. If you're being quite honest with yourself, you don't really understand the politics of it. But you remind yourself everyone is just doing their best to fulfill their roles. You won't let them bait you into being the evil Overlord they expect. You think you're pretty cool and mature to hold yourself to higher standards like that. One of your underlings walks in to your room, totally interrupting your thoughts about how awesome you are. They're saying something about how boring it is to stand in one place guarding the castle all the time, especially since no one ever comes here anyway. You see their point, but the way they're whining about it kind of bothers you. This prick again. What will you do with this underling?
I'd give him a day off.
You tell them to go take a break from their stifling castle atmosphere and refresh their dark soul. A day off should be fine every once in a while. They thank you and happily scurry off to who knows do what.
Woo!
And you have nothing better to do today, so you decide a nap is for a little while. Being the Overlord, sure, is great.
Lazy!
I'm not even going to bother to take my clothes off and switch into my jammies. You awake to a knock on the door. The underling from earlier brought back some company. It's a maiden from the nearby village. She says her role is to be captured by you. The hell are you on? Please capture me. No. The maiden then goes on to say that she's been getting very impatient thinking about her impending capture, so she's come here to speed things along. You appreciate her honesty, but regret to inform her that you never had any plans to capture any humans. Still gonna wake up. She seems very disappointed by this. Perhaps I'm not performing my role well enough. How can I become more maiden-like? You don't really understand the question. You think this world puts way too much focus on destiny and junk. Just go home and stop worrying about it, you tell her. Go home. It is your best option. Seriously, no. We'll die in a fire otherwise. She seems to be having a hard time wrapping her head around this. You insist that she stay and talk. She insists she stays and talks to you more. You feel warm inside as she looks into your eyes. This is the first time a human has ever looked at you without contempt. You wonder what to say.
Let her stay for a while.
You can't bring yourself to send this maiden away. She just got here. You enjoy a nice long chat with her, sharing stories about your kind. She expresses her surprise that demons are not at all what she expected them to be. You are glad that she seems to have an open mind about these kinds of things. You also bring up how you're always instructing your army to avoid humans as to not agitate them and get the hero sent out after you. Oh, 1 sec. Sorry, I lost control of my thing.
I don't think we can go back.
Nope.
There.
You also bring up how you always instructed her. That explains why the people of my village have been left unharmed. It's because your orders, isn't it? We are very grateful. You were surprised to hear her thank you. Why? You've always thought of humans as to be violent and unreasonable. That's why your servants are always getting killed. Did I hit auto accidentally? But this maiden is different. You joke that maybe you've been lying to her all this whole time, and that you were actually super evil all along. There we go. I hit auto by accident, everyone. I'm sorry.
Ooh, whoops.
The maiden laughs at that, saying that she wouldn't mind being held captive here. The people in her village are a little exhausting at times, she says. You can tell she's into you can't tell if she's into you or not. Just as Devin can't read. You're interrupted by another human in your doorway.
The hell
This
is
time
this?
it's a human.
Ooh, sorry.
He was apparently searching for the maiden who was rumored to have been captured by your kind. Captured? Not at all. I only wanted to meet with the Overlord. Didn't anyone read the note I left behind?
No, it's a bunch of scribbles. You illiterate.
After everything explained, the hero... I'm having a hard time with this game right now, everyone. I am sorry. It doesn't seem to want to respond to any of the controls.
Weird.
You're surprised that you have one of those to begin with. You don't want the hero to take the maiden away from you.
Let them go.
You're certain that she'll return to spend more time with you. You just have to trust in that. You decide. The hero and the maiden gone, you plop down into the comfort of your luxurious overlord bed. Your room feels so empty now. Is this loneliness? You hope your new friend will be back soon. You close your eyes for a while. Until your door slams shut. Before you know it, everything around you is being engulfed by flames. What's going on? You try to escape, but something's blocking the door. You're having trouble forcing it open. What is this? Someone's didn't want you getting out. Are you being usurped? They have zero foresight. What castle will there be to rule from if this one burns? You don't want to believe your underlings have betrayed you, but this is no accident. Those ungrateful bastards.
Burn!
You choke on the thick black smoke from the fire. You can't believe you're being done in by a bunch of cowards. You cowards! You'll see them in hell. Burned Overlord. So we're going to call it here because I'm having some trouble with the game right now, and I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
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 For some reason she's not responding to anything. Alright, until next time, have a good one, guys.
Peace out.